Hello guys, my name is Mia. I'm going to be teaching you how to make white rice. Alright, so what you're going to need to make white rice is a measuring cup. That's just 1 cup. It says right there. The way you measure your rice and the quantity you want, 1 cup of rice equals a serving for 2 people. So I'm just going to make 2 cups of rice because I want to make it for 4 people. So then you're going to need the measuring cup, the rice. It could be any type of rice. I use long grain just because that's the one I like. Then you need the measured water, which is 2 cups. So the ratio for cups to water, or for rice to water, is 1 to 1. So if you're making 1 cup of rice, you just need 1 cup of water, 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of water. The next thing you're going to need is salt. And that will be important later, as well as the olive oil. You are also going to need something to just mix your rice with. I have this like rice spatula, or you could use just like a kitchen spoon or something like that just to mix the rice. And then lastly, the most important thing is a rice cooker. I have the Aroma one. You don't necessarily need a rice cooker, but for this recipe, you do. All right. Oh, and you're also going to need a large bowl. So once you have your rice all measured out and you know how much you want to make, you take the rice, the measured rice, and add it to this large bowl. It's in here, as you can see. Once you have that in that large bowl, you go over to the sink, you fill it up with water, not all the way, just enough to cover the rice. And then you just start kneading the rice and just kneading it and like playing around with it in order for you to be able to get anything that's on the rice. It's like a white powdery substance, so you can have clean white rice to cook with. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need, after you have drained that rice water out of that large bowl, you can add that rice to your rice cooker. After that rice is added, you are going to take your measured water and you add it to that mixture as well. It should be the correct amount. It should be just above the little surface of the rice. Like the water should be a little bit above the rice. Then you're gonna take your salt, and the salt doesn't have an exact measurement as to how much you need. How my family does it is really just add as much as you want. You mix it in a little bit with the little rice spatula. And after that, you take the water and you taste it on your palm. And it should be like kind of salty. It should be more like salt water. Just so you don't have like plain white rice that doesn't taste like anything. That is why my family adds the salt. And then after you add the salt, you're gonna add the olive oil. Once the olive oil is added, and everything is in the rice cooker, you go ahead and close the rice cooker. I know there's different types of rice cookers. Mine, at least, has an option for white rice, so I would just click that button. I researched it on another website, which I will show and put the link down below. That website on how to cook rice with a rice cooker, it said if you do not have that option of just clicking the white rice button, you could just turn it on and hit start with the rice cooker. And it usually takes between 20 to 30 minutes in order for you to cook that rice. In that website, I also read that it is very important not to open your rice cooker and wait until it is done, because that just locks in the moisture. Once it is done, you should let it sit for about 5 minutes. I recommend after it is done, mixing in a little bit just so that the rice isn't like glumbled up together. I recommend mixing it a little bit so that you could separate the rice. And after that, you are pretty much done with your white rice. So enjoy, and I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys can make white rice for your meals.